Here in Germany, you are actually paid if you get someone employed in their workplace. Hello, what's up everyone? Welcome to my channel. It's a beautiful day. I bought this beautiful watch on Shine. Yeah, I was trying to show it off, but the light is too much light. Yeah, but it's really beautiful, right? So anyway, guys, I want to talk about something very interesting. The things I love about München or Germany. Yeah, generally, because most of the things that happen here happen in all of Germany. The first point is their appointment. You see, like for us in Kenya, if you have been called for an interview on Monday, whether you are free or not, my friend, you have to make the Monday free. If you want the job, you have to make the Monday free by all means. But here in Germany, for example, you have done a job application, they don't tell you, you know what, come on Monday for an interview. No, they tell you, we have read your application and we are really interested in getting to know you more, and we are available on this date. They don't tell you, instead they suggest to you, like for example on Monday this time, for example Monday 11 p.m. We invite you for an interview. Want to get to know you, like tell us if that works for you. If it does not work for you, you have a right to suggest when it works for you. If for example it's that Monday, what time works for you? If it's not the Monday or another day, you suggest, and then they tell you, you know what, that's okay, this works for us. Or if it doesn't work for them, they again tell you like which other day or which other time works best for them. Like you negotiate on when you are available. They consider your availability. They don't impose it on you like how in my country it is. I don't know about other African countries or other countries like US, but I know in Kenya they tell you you should come on Monday. They don't ask you like whether Monday works for you or not. So that's a very big thumbs up for Germany. And I really find it so cool that they do that, because that's like respecting other people. Other thing is the workplaces. This one I have heard from several people through our interactions, and they say that here in Germany you are actually paid if you get someone employed in their workplace. Like the person connecting you for a job here in Germany, they are paid by the company. Like if you bring an employer, the company pays them for bringing you there. Not like us in Kenya. In Kenya, you have to like pay the person, someone, for example, working in a company, and that person looks for a place in the company, and probably even the company will not take you in, you know. But here in Germany, if you give the company an employer, you get paid. Just how cool is that? Do you feel me? Probably you live in Germany, but you had no idea. So now you know, in your company where you're working, if you take an employer there, you are paid. For getting someone employed in your company, you are paid for that. And the guy was explaining to us, there's like a guy from our church and two ladies. We were in this meetup fellowship, and they were telling us how it works in their company. And this guy was saying, like, for example, if you poach someone from these like apple farms and like these famous farms, if you get someone who was employed there and bring them to, this is the company that he works, and bring them in that company, you are paid higher, like a percentage of money higher. He said up to 1,000 euros even. Yeah, so I really find that interesting. I mean, for me, it doesn't really make sense, but it's so cool. It's so interesting. Another thing is companies literally look for you, like the job you will see on emails, for example, they are telling you we are looking for employers and stuff like that. For example, Ausbildung, they are looking for people to join in their school, like to be ausbilded. Even universities advertise themselves to you. They send you their offers, what they offer. This is very rare in Kenya. In fact, I don't think there's something like that in Kenya. Like, say, KU sending you an email telling you they want you to study in their school. No, nine, it never happens. It never happens. In fact, it's you who will struggle. And if you have to like pay someone in KU to take you in school, then you have to do that. But here, the Ausbildung places, the FSJ places, the job, the companies, they tell you, we are looking for people who can do this job. You have to be this, and you can apply. And if you apply, for example, for something that you are not qualified, they suggest to you, like, for example, a company, you have applied for an area that you did not qualify, they will suggest for you, like they will even be kind enough to give you a list of other places that you can apply for. It's not like other places. For example, if you went for a job interview and you did not qualify, some don't even send you a message to tell you we are sorry you didn't qualify and stuff like that. Some just go MIA on you, and then you have to like jijazia, like it didn't go through, you know. But here they respond to your email and they tell you, unfortunately, you did not qualify for this, but you can try 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that I find really nice, that people won't be stressed thinking about, you know what, did they already communicate? Did they not communicate, you know? Now, this one is for München. I don't know about other places, other cities, but for München, I love München because of safety. Like when you walk, you can literally walk anytime outside at midnight. Like anytime you can walk freely without being worried that you will be robbed or raped or something will happen. Of course, you have to be just safe, but it's very safe. Like the security is so very high, you don't have to be worried. If you're walking out late, you don't have to be worried. And also the trams also operate, like the transport system, they operate. Even late night, you can still get a train or Uber, like, yeah, trams, bus and van, like you can still get them, the buses. It's so convenient, security and transport, and that I love about München. Another thing is most things, I believe it's all of Germany, where the playgrounds are free and you can go there anytime you want. It's always open, and there are so many playgrounds. Every area can have like a lot of playgrounds, and yeah, you don't pay anything, so it's a good place to raise your kids because they get to enjoy these opportunities to go to the playground. And like in my country, Kenya, we have to pay, and it's not cheap. It's like $5 in a playground just to go there. I think for the whole day it's 500 Kenya shillings. That's very expensive. And then you find that we will not, of course, prioritize that. A whole punch you can buy unga ya ugali, like maize flour, and even treat yourself with beef. So yeah, we find that that's not a priority. You choose to maybe let your children watch cartoon or play with them in the house, and that's not really good for the kids. Another thing is gardens, like for example the English garden, we have Olympia Park. These places are vanzin beautiful, like crazy beautiful, like they are super beautiful. And you can like go into these gardens, you don't have to pay nothing for that, and it's really beautiful, it's so calming. The Isa, along the Isa river, like you can sit on the Isa, you can lie there, like there's so much freedom, and people live life here. They don't, I realize that in Kenya, mostly in Nairobi, we survive, we don't live. It's about how much money will I make, but we don't think about this money that I'm hustling to make. How is it helping? Like we make money first before we enjoy. By the time you want to enjoy the money, you are already old and there's really nothing much you can do. Like, you know, if it's traveling, you won't travel much, but here it is priority to live life. So the English garden, I recently posted a video about our picnic, our small picnic with my friend Lazasha in the English garden. I didn't show the entire English garden, it was just a bit of it, but the English garden is like really beautiful with water bodies and like so cool environment, you know. And the Olympia Park is like my favorite, it's so beautiful, and you can go there, walk there, sit there if you want. The only time you will spend money is when you want to eat something or drink something, and of course things like swimming. If you want to go for swimming, it's like 4 euros. Of course 4 euros, if you convert into Kenyan shillings, that's expensive, but it's pretty cheap if you keep it in euros. If you don't convert it into Kenya shillings, then it's affordable, girl. The buildings are also beautiful, of course. Like you would want to take pictures everywhere. You will want to take pictures everywhere. And also the transport system is very good, like very good connections. Here actually you don't need a car to live here. It's really something that the Müncheners should be proud of. People are very friendly and kind, and whenever they see you, for example, in the urban station, and they see you with a kinderwagen, with a baggie, like example you are using the elevators, both the gents and the females will ask you, can I help you? Or if you're carrying something heavy, they ask you if you want to be helped or something. Everyone, as long as you're working, like any kind of job, you have a right to take, you have a right to take a holiday. Like here people prioritize holiday. That's number one. You don't just work for your money and save and all that. You have to go on holidays. And that, with that, everyone, as long as you're working, you have a right to a couple of days off, like holidays off to take for your vacation, or if you just want to rest and stuff like that. And in this for example, in the English garden or Olympia Park, or just other places, you will meet people, they are reading their books or just playing music in the English garden. That's also so cool. I find that so cool, because you find people with their speakers and everyone is just playing the music that they want. Like there's so much freedom. And in the afternoon, always, if it's sunny, you will find like a whole bunch of people lying on the English garden without clothes. Without clothes, and some are just like playing netball and all kind of balls in the garden without clothes, you know. and we are the ones with clothes because you know we are Africans, and where we come from, like, we're not used to walking naked, you know what I'm saying? So exactly, so you find like, yeah, like this, and nobody really cares about what you do. You find old people, they're like just seated there relaxing and reading their books, or walking together and holding hands, and like it's just so beautiful, or riding their bikes. Everyone is just having so much fun. But the thing that interests me a lot is that they taking off, like you have your off days. You see, like I worked in Kenya in a company before I came to Germany, and in this company we had, I think, 30 days of holiday. In the 3 months I worked in the company, I think they told me I had 30 days of holiday. But even these 30 days, hey, ndio uchukue, my friend, they go near few. Like you have to have like a reason, like even lie that you are sick for you to get your off days. But here it's your right. If you say, you know what, I have planned a holiday to go to Italy on this day and I would like to take my day off, they give it to you. And that's where honesty begins. It's so good. But for us, you have to even lie. Like they say you have the right to let's say those 30 days. But for you to even get 1 day of 30 days, trouble. So yeah, I find that really amazing, interesting, because for us to be effective, we need to rest. Our minds need to rest, our bodies need to rest, and overworking is not good. That has actually really changed my mindset and mentality, that I always wanted to travel, but I had never prioritized traveling in my life. And so being here and seeing people, like when they are on holiday, when the kids close school, always like they have to go somewhere in another city or country and just have fun and have their holidays there, whether you are rich or poor. Like, people value living life here than surviving. We survived in Kenya. Even if you had money, like you would think about, like, you know what, that is not priority, and you will not travel. You will just like keep saving or making more money, and yeah, buying the basic needs and stuff like that. Yeah, that can be very depressing, by the way. Yeah, it's also a clean city. It's very clean. I love that it's very clean and ordentlich, in order. That was me preparing for my B1 exam. I'll also speak about that later. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay blessed and stay connected to Jesus. And please subscribe. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much, by the way, for 420 subscribers. I'm really, really grateful. Bye.